smart motor programming instructions. Alright, first step I'm going to show you guys is how to delete the programming on the smart motor. To delete the programming on the smart motor, you go to the motor and it has an up and down button. You will press and hold the down button for approximately 15 seconds. The motor will jog 3 times and that will delete all programming off the motor. Motor is now deleted. First step we're going to do is synchronize the remote to the motor. Okay, to synchronize the remote to the motor, you will have to press down the down button on the motor and then tap the up button on the remote. Motor jogs, tap the up button on the remote. Motor is now synchronized to remote. I can now raise or lower the unit. Mind you, there's no limits on the motor itself right now, so you have to manually stop it with the stop button. Okay, next step we're going to do, which is step number 2, is to put the motor onto stepper mode, which is it moves in 1/2 inch increments. To do that, all you have to do is hold the stop button till the motor jogs. Once the motor jogs, you release the stop and tap the stop button again. Holding the stop button. Motor jogs, release the stop button, tap the stop button again. Motor jogs, confirming that now it is in manual mode. Which now, you move it, it should move in increments of about approximately 1/2 inch. Next step we would like to take, this is a step only if you have the motor on the right hand side. If the motor is located on the left, you skip this step. Okay? This is considered changing motor directions. To change motor directions, you hold down the stop. The motor will jog. Once the motor jogs, you tap the down button. The motor will jog. And that will change the direction the motor rotates in. Okay? Now I change the motor directions of the motor. So up would be down and down would be up. So I'm going to hit down and now it rotates up. So I'm going to switch it back into the proper direction. I'm going to stop. Tap it down. And now up should be up. Next step you would need to take is programming the limits. This step right now is going to be a little time sensitive. You have to follow through all the steps continuously until you're done. So as I'm going through it, I'm going to explain. You're going to press the program button in the back until the motor jogs. You're going to tap the up button or hold it to get it to your desired limit on the top. Ensure to stop it before you reach the top and adjust it slightly. To save that limit, you flip the remote over and tap the program button. The upper limit is now saved. Now you repeat the steps for the lower limit. Stop it and bring it down gently. Ensure you leave the bottom bar approximately 1/2 inch off of the ground. That way when the motor jogs, it'll sit flush with the ground. So now, to save this limit, I flip the remote over, tap the program button once, tap the program button again, and that saves the lower limit. So now I should be able to raise it up and it should stop automatically. And bring it down and it should stop automatically at my lower limit. Okay? The only step left to do to change the motor direction from manual mode back into continuous mode. To do that, all you have to do is hold the stop button until the motor jogs. And then, once it jogs, tap the stop button again. And it jogs again. Now, if I tap the up button, it would be in continuous mode. Here, I'm going to stop it in the middle. Let's say you needed to make an additional adjustment to your upper or lower limit. To do that, you would want to go back into stepper mode or manual mode. Then to put it back in stepper mode, you hold down the stop. It jogs. You tap the stop again. It jogs. Every time you want to adjust the motor, you need it to be in manual mode. So right now, I want to go to my upper limit. I set my upper limit too high. So I hit my upper limit. Ensure that you're at your maximum limit before adjusting. To adjust now, flip the remote over, tap the program button in the back. Motor will jog. Adjust your upper limit to your desired new limit, and flip the remote over and tap the program button again to save your new upper limit. Repeat the steps for the bottom. All you have to do is flip the remote over, tap the program button again. Now I can adjust my lower limit. Flip the remote over again and hit the program button, and that will save my new lower limit.